So No Man's Sky just got its first update for 2019 and it brings in a lot of exciting stuff for the future as well as a brand new announcement from Hello Games. If you didn't pay any attention to this, update 1.77 is now available for the Steam users on the experimental branch, and you can access this simply by going into the beta section, using the code provided on the screen right now and accessing the beta from there on. It's pretty awesome. It brings in a ton of optimizations for the game, some new VULKAN API support, as well as a lot of foundation for the stuff that is going to come up with the Beyond update. So really exciting stuff. Of course, this was announced first by Sean Murray a couple of hours ago in a Twitter post, and he said version 1.77 will mean many PC players will see significant frame rate improvements and has just been released to experimental on PC. We will use this to gather data and compatibility tests, and of course it all sounds very, exciting because we're seeing finally some brand new updates picking off for this game. And we also have, of course, the announcement on the website itself. I'm going to go over this because there's a lot of stuff being announced. There's some patch notes as well, because it's not just optimizations coming up, there's also support coming up. So we're gonna go over it right now. Of course, it starts with a big hello to everybody, and we were thrilled by the response to the announcement of Beyond and the news that this game will be coming to VR. Bringing a game like No Man's Sky to VR is a colossal technical undertaking, requiring major improvements to and optimizations of our engine. Your enthusiasm and excitement means so much to us as we push on with this difficult task, and we will share more as soon as we are able. In the meantime, we have some news for the players on PC. As part of our optimization work, we have added VULKAN support to the game. We have been able to do this not only for Beyond, but for the current live version of the game as well. As such, we wanted to share this to you as soon as possible. Final VULKAN support will bring many PC players an immediate performance improvement, but it also helps us increase our options as we continue to make significant engine changes. It is only one portion of a large body of work that will seek technical improvements for all players on all platforms. So this sounds damn exciting. I mean, PC, the consoles, PS4 and Xbox One also get a performance improvement with this. Of course, first of all, it's rolled out to the PC users, but eventually it will come down to the consoles as well. We also have added support for crash reporting. In the event of a crash, call stack data is collected via Steam, and this will enable us to more quickly identify and respond to serious issues. So yeah, some really interesting stuff over here. And of course, as this is a large change, a complete overhaul of the graphics API, we will roll it out first to the PC experimental branch whilst we perform wider compatibility testing with the help of the brave experimental branch players. And of course, we also have these new patch notes over here. They aren't that lengthy, but man, are they significant. I also tested them in game, and I can report that this brings in a tremendous change for me, even on a high-end computer. So of course, we have the OpenGL being now replaced with the VULKAN API, which is a much more modern API with much better performance. So you're gonna see a performance improvement not only for the AMD graphics cards, though these will most probably be the ones with the highest performance gains, but Nvidia users will also see these performance and benefit from them. So again, some really good news. I was able to play with like 100 FPS previously at most. I was dropping really severely in the 80s, even on RTX 2080 Ti, of course all in 2K and ultra high settings. With the newest update, now I have 150 frame rates per second tops, and I'm staying somewhere between 100 and 150, of course depending on the planet or the environment I'm in. So if it's fully loaded, I'm gonna drop into the 100s, but if it's a little bit, more sparse, I can go up to 150, which is really awesome, man. I mean, having those smooth frame rates is also amazing. We have some revised Hdr support, updated output curve in the line with advances in HDR calibration. We have the adaptive and triple buffered VSync, which is now selectable from the graphics settings, and I can confirm these are in the game. I haven't tested them out, but I have heard reports from people saying that these bring in some nice changes, especially for those with laptops playing with mobile graphics cards. So if you have like a GTX 9070M, for example, activating triple buffering, I have heard, smooths out your frame rates really nicely compared to how it was with the old VSync they had. So yeah, really nice stuff. But for regular PC users, it should also be an option for them as well. Players with more than one GPU can now select which is used from the graphics settings, and I did see my graphics cards being selected selectable in the bottom of the screen over there, so some pretty interesting stuff. Changing to the following settings no longer requires restarting, and of course this is the window mode, resolution, VSync, shadow detail, reflection quality, and that's pretty much it. I kind of, wished it was for all of the settings, but beggars can be choosers. I take it as it is, and I like the changes, so I can't complain too much. Towards the end we have the loading shaders. Load step has been completely removed, improving the loading experience, and I can confirm this. The loading times, at least the initial loading times, are now much faster, probably like 3 times faster than before, maybe even more, as the performance right now is so much better than before. Of course, we also have the crash data, which is now gathered through the Steam help. No longer will we have to go to their website, register over there, or provide our emails and write all of the feedback over there. It's now done via Steam in-game, and it's honestly really nice. Now there's a couple of disclaimers that you kind of need to know about before proceeding with this. Of course, first of all, as I've said, you can access the experimental branch by going into the beta sections and using the code experimental with a number 3 instead of the first E. That is how you access it, and then it will download for you this new patch. After that, you should probably also check out your graphics drivers. Maybe go ahead and check if they're on the latest version. If not, there's some links provided over there for both Nvidia and AMD users. And finally, make absolutely sure that whatever save files you have, you back them up. This is, as the name implies, an experimental update, so obviously until it rolls out to the full servers, it's probably gonna cause you some issues here and there, and some of those issues might render your save files unusable for the regular version, so make sure you're backing them up. There's some links provided over there where you can access them. This is it with the update though. Tell me what you think about it. Are you looking forward for this new update? Are you excited about the Beyond update? Are you planning to play it? Comment down below of your opinion, and I'm gonna try to read as many comments as possible. In the meantime, if you enjoyed this video, of course, a thumbs up would be super appreciated. Also, make sure to subscribe to the channel for more awesome content like this, and I am going to see you guys next time.